Tonight we are going to be looking at Dogecoin. We have seen a really interesting day for Dogecoin as people are somewhat fearful for reasons which we will go into in this video, but ultimately what we are seeing now with Doge is that the price is down so far by about 2.41%, and again, like I said, there are some fair reasons for that, but in this video I'm going to be giving all of my thoughts and opinions on that, and of course giving a quick technical analysis. If it sounds good, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you have not done so already, but do remember this is not financial advice, it is only my personal opinion. But now we are going to jump in and look at how Doge has been moving most recently. But just before we do, make sure to give me a follow on Twitter at Finance. Link is in the description. So now let's have a look at how Dogecoin has been moving over the past day or so, and we're going to start out this time on the more simple charts because it is easy for everybody to understand. On the one day we can see a big fluctuation in price throughout the day, but we can see overall the motion is negative. We started off on 12 midnight at a price of about 20.75 cents, and bear in mind this is UK time, so this is where we are right now in the United Kingdom, but so far we are pretty flat for the rest of the day. Throughout the day we have seen a lot of consolidation in this 20 cent range, as you can see, fluctuating within that price range for the majority of the day. Not really too much movement from that initial drop downwards. As you can see, the 5-day trend here is looking quite clear. Thursday up until Sunday saw a bit of a rise. We went from a price of 20 cents all the way up to highs of 21.6 cents, so yes, we did see a decent increase, and the past month has seen a little bit of a recovery. You can see a big drop in price took us to the lows down here at 16 cents, and again, if you'd have bought at 16 cents and held until now, your Dogecoin would be worth 20.4 cents. And obviously I am not a financial advisor, but that is just one thing which some people would argue at the moment. But right now we can tell that people are somewhat fearful in the markets, and there is a decent reason for this. We have an article coming from the 1st of August which speaks about crypto organizations saying that a $28 billion tax plan Senate infrastructure bill proposes an imminent threat to the industry. So what we can tell from this is that people are kind of fearing what is going on right now. They think this is going to be a negative thing for crypto overall, and if we look at what the movement actually means, we can see down here it basically speaks about the Senate bill proposed last week is intended to add new rules for crypto trading firms and brokers. They'll have to report additional information about some transactions, including those over $10,000. So there you go. That is something which people see as apparently an imminent threat to cryptocurrency, and that has been reflected in a lot of the markets today. As you can see, when we go over to coin market cap, you can see a few of our favorite cryptos here are unfortunately on the decline over the past day or so. We can see Bitcoin is down, Ethereum saw a bit of a drop in the same period, obviously Dogecoin, we know what's going on with that. We have seen ADA apparently in the red in the past 7 days anyway, and this has just added to that drop, and overall we can see a lot of our favorite cryptos are unfortunately taking a little bit of a hit because of this information, but I do not think it is necessarily as bad as some people are making it out to be. Because one thing that we are seeing is this is not necessarily as significant news as people are making it, in my personal opinion, and obviously I am not a financial advisor. I don't think this is necessarily an imminent threat to the market, and again, that is only my personal opinion. I cannot stress that enough. That's just what I personally believe. I just do not think it is necessarily as bad as people are trying to make it out to be. Some would argue that this is just another tactic to potentially get people to want to sell their crypto, and I think in my eyes, in the next 1 to 2 months, and especially in the next 1 to 10 years, I see a lot of benefits coming to crypto, which definitely would outweigh some of the negatives like this information that we are seeing most recently. But yes, it definitely has had its impact, in my opinion, on the price of a few of our favorite cryptos. Overall today we are seeing a pretty flat day, and this is reflected in the moving average, which is ever so slightly above where we are right now, but I do not believe it matters as we are seeing a pretty flat day, and this is also reflected in a lot of our indicators down here. RSI pretty neutral, you can see down at 38 now, but it has been all over the place throughout the day. It doesn't really tell us too much, like I said, because the share price has been quite flat for the most recent period of time. Same can be said for the MACD. When things start to get interesting is when we look at the 5-day chart, where we can see the RSI figure sat at 69, so again that's about 70. Bear in mind guys, 80 is considered overbought. The reason why it's so high is because of this big spike that we saw most recently, and that has pushed the numbers up. It definitely could balance out pretty soon, so that's not really too concerning, and obviously subsequently the MACD trend down here on the 5-day is very, very bullish as well. Now, we are seeing a moving average figure of 21.08 cent, and the reason for that being below where we are right now is because of the massive spike that we have seen most recently, so it does all kind of make sense when you think about it. And in the past month, we have seen a 50-day moving average of 22 cent, slightly above where we are right now, but definitely is catching up, which is completely fine. Today's volume that we are seeing is 1.35 billion, and we are seeing a RSI figure of 47, so bear in mind 50 is neutral, 47 is basically neutral in my opinion, and nothing to be too concerned about. We have seen these lines down here on the MACD pull themselves up. They definitely have flipped over right now, but we have seen these top bars actually becoming ever so slightly bearish in my opinion, and right now we have seen a slight cool off potentially in this trend, and it definitely could come close to these lines flipping over in the near future if this downtrend does continue in crypto on the technical chart. So potentially a trend change coming here on the MACD, but so far we are looking pretty okay, pretty bullish in my opinion. So overall, the news that we have had most recently on crypto, has it taken a toll? Yes, it absolutely has. Is it as big of a deal as it potentially is made out to be? It's questionable. I mean, yes, there are some definite realistic effects they could have, and there are some definite reasons why people do not want to buy crypto at the moment, and I think that's fine. But I think also one thing that we have seen in crypto in the past month or so, especially when we look at the past 7 days alone, we can see a lot of our cryptos fell by a decent amount actually, and then we saw a big bullish run up in the past 7 or so days. So it does show that these cryptos really can move upwards pretty quickly when they want to. So when we see these, fearful things talking about crypto, I don't always think it is going to be as bad as they say it is, and I may be wrong there. It's only my personal opinion, but I think yes, crypto does still have potential. I think Dogecoin is up there. So would I buy Dogecoin at the moment? I think it is not at the worst buy point in my personal opinion. I think we are definitely in a level where I would be comfortable, and these dips, if it does continue into tomorrow especially, I would be very questioning whether Dogecoin is a decent buy or not, because the lower it goes, the argument to buy the dip potentially does become stronger if it is something which you believe in. But do tell me your thoughts down below. This was only a quick video, but I thank you for watching. I will see you soon. Goodbye. So thank you for watching through till the end, but let me tell you about our Discord. So on your screen you will be seeing the N2S Finance Discord. Obviously it is split into multiple sections. Basically at the top we have updates from me and all that kind of good stuff. If you scroll down a bit further we have the main sections where we focus on cryptos, SPACs and other hot stocks including penny stocks, even stable growth stocks as well, and we even have a special AMC GME chat. If you scroll down you can see some research and DD from the community. We also have funny memes and you can see actual contributions from members down here. And again, if you do join us, it is completely free, link is down below. But if you do want to become a Patreon, you will actually get a pink sticker which will be displayed on your name. So your name will come up in pink as mine comes up in red down here, and that will show that you are a Patreon. But other than that guys, you can join completely for free down below. You do not have to pay anything if you do not want to. Thank you for watching, see you soon.